So this is your class live recording for your expository essay, identifying and exploring the themes in Two Kinds. Now, remember, Two Kinds is the short story by Amy Tan that discusses her life with her mother as a child and dealing with those expectations. Here's a list of possible topics for you to be writing about. Remember, expository just means it's informing, so you're not taking a side, you're not arguing anything, you're just informing the reader. So some of the topics that you'll be writing about when you're identifying these themes is the cultural differences, specifically with Chinese culture or American culture, the conflict between mothers and daughters, hard work, and being a prodigy. So these are really the important topics. If you come up with another topic, that's fine. I'd love to read about it. And then I have actually a recommended thesis for you, which is in Two Kinds, Amy Tan describes the conflicts between a mother and her daughter. And from there, you're going to go into depth. So the second one is another example. Amy Tan develops the theme of conflict between a mother and a daughter in Two Kinds to show that some mothers and daughters conflict with one another because they have very different ideas about blah. And that's where you're going to put your topic, whether that be Chinese culture or American culture or hard work or being a prodigy. So really the theme here is conflict between mothers and daughters. And the topic is how you're going to address that theme of conflict. So, for example, I might select to talk about American culture. Because really, this mother is struggling to understand the concept of American culture in that she is still very Chinese. Having escaped from China, she really wants her daughter to be raised in these kind of Chinese morals. And she says that at the end, where she says, look, there's two types of children, and you won't be the other type. You will be the good Chinese type who listens to their parent. And so this Chinese culture is ingrained in her, and because of that, there is a clash of cultures, because the daughter is really very Americanized and wants to be Americanized in the fact that she wants to kind of grow up and be who she wants to be and not be who her mother dictates to her. So again, that is a great example of explaining the issue or the topic that you've selected. So your body paragraphs are going to be really simple. Your intro should include your thesis, which we were looking at before. They'll include a topic sentence, in Two Kinds, the mother and the daughter fight about. Provide an example, and then explain your example, and explain how it relates to your topic. And then all of your body paragraphs should really follow this order. So again, if I'm talking about American culture, we're going to say, in Two Kinds, the mother and daughter fight about becoming Shirley Temple. And I'm going to go on to explain why they're fighting about Shirley Temple and how that relates to my topic. Well, they're fighting about Shirley Temple because the mother has a concept of Chinese culture, or a concept, of American culture, where you can be anything you want to be. And so she's forcing her daughter to be what she wants her to be. And then go ahead and repeat that for each of your body paragraphs. Not the same thing, but you get what I'm saying. And then for your conclusion paragraph, restate your thesis and topic, explain your main points, or give a brief review of your examples, and then restate the title and author. Your conclusion paragraph and your intro paragraph should be very, very similar. They'll bookend the essay, a nice opening and a nice closing, and that's what your intro and concluding paragraphs will do. Again, this is just an expository essay. Should be explaining why there's conflict. And if you have any questions, you can let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in class.